My guess is that even if you've taken voice lessons before, you're probably doing this wrong because I still have to remind my students to breathe correctly, even though they've been studying with me for 2 years. Hey guys, welcome to Love and Sing with Hannah, a place where you can sing without feeling judged and embrace self-love. I am Hannah, and this is part 1 of Beginner's Singing Lesson. In this video, we're going to cover 4 fundamentals for singing, which are posture, breath, support, and phonation. First is posture. So why is posture important, and how does it affect your singing? Your body is an instrument, so when your alignment is off, it can't perform at its best. Even a little bit of misalignment can cause tension and cause problems in your singing. So this is how you stand. So first you want your feet shoulder width apart. Your weight is evenly distributed between the 2 feet. And now you want to align your spine. Imagine there's a string on top of your head. It's pulling up and aligning your spine all the way down. And make sure your stomach is not sticking out like this, but it's pushed in. And tuck in your pelvis in just a little bit. And you'll feel your core engage a little bit. And roll your shoulders back and down. And this is the correct posture. And tuck your chin in just a little bit. Yeah. Now let's talk about breath. My guess is that even if you've taken voice lessons before, you're probably doing this wrong because I still have to remind my students to breathe correctly, even though they've been studying with me for 2 years. So how do you breathe correctly, and why is this important? Breath is the very foundation of good singing. If you don't get this, the rest of the technique, no matter how much you practice, is going to be shaky. The level of your overall improvement in singing will depend heavily on your breath mastery. So here's a breath exercise. Make sure your posture is good, and let's breathe in through your nose and your mouth. Ready? And inhale. And exhale. Now, if you've never taken voice lesson before or learned how to breathe deeply, your chest and your shoulders probably heaved a little, like that. So what we want to do is we want to keep our chest and our shoulders still while keeping the breath low. So you want your belly to expand and your lower back to expand. And let's try it one more time. And I want you to really pay attention now to the space behind your nose. And I call this the peppermint breath. When you inhale a really strong scent of peppermint, your sinuses open up, right? So breathe in and really feel for that nasal cavity behind your nose. Ready? And breathe in. And out. Did you feel that? Let's do it one more time and see if you can. Ready? And breathe in. And out. And now let's do this completely silently to see if we can make that breath go deeper. So not even a sound, so completely silent, no noise whatsoever. Ready? Exhale first. Ready? And in. Exhale. Good. Now, if you've still felt your chest and your shoulders move a little bit still, make sure you massage your stomach area. So like where your ribs meet in the middle and your belly button. So just feel for that line and see if there is a spot that feels tight. And if you are stressed or if you're anxious, usually your stomach gets tight. You know the expression butterflies in the stomach or knotted stomach. When we get nervous or stressed out, it's natural. And what happens when your stomach gets tight is when our diaphragm descends, it's met with resistance. And diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscle nestled underneath our lungs. And what we want to do is we want the diaphragm to descend so that our lungs and our rib cage has room to expand. So that's what the diaphragm does. But when your stomach is tight, diaphragm can't go down. And so to help our diaphragm descend, you want to massage your stomach. That's what happens. Your stomach gets tight when you get nervous, right before you sing, or if there's a stressful event in your life or a person, your stomach gets tight. So just massage it. Pause this video and massage it for about 30 seconds and come back to it and do this exercise. And you should feel your diaphragm lower. Let's try it one more time. Ready? And breathe in and out. Now let's try this again. Breathe in through your nose and your mouth completely silently. Ready? And So hopefully your breath was able to go lower and your diaphragm was able to descend. But keep practicing. You want to build a muscle memory so this becomes your default way of breathing when you're singing. Now let's do a breathing exercise. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in, hold for 3 seconds, and exhale through our teeth in 3 counts. And relax for 3 seconds. So when you breathe in, make sure you're not breathing in full capacity at 100%. You want to breathe in about 85 to 90%. And when you exhale, by the 3rd exhale, about 90% of your breath should be out. And then I'll give you 3 counts to exhale the rest and recover, and then we'll do it again. So it goes like this. Exhale first. Breathe in. Hold. 2, 3, out. Relax. 2, 3, in. 2, 3, out. Relax. 2, 3. Again, so when you inhale, you want about 85 to 90% in. And when you exhale, by the 3rd exhale, you want about 90% of the air out. And you'll have 3 counts to exhale the rest of the air and recover. And when you exhale through your teeth, watch for the muscle engagement in your core. So, did you feel your stomach engage? And that is your support mechanism. This is important because by training these core muscles, you support your exhalation, because singing happens while you're exhaling and you want your sound to be supported. And that's where you get the really strong, well-supported sound. Next is phonation. What is phonation and why is it important? Phonation is just a fancy word for making a sound. It's important to phonate correctly because if you don't do it correctly, you can injure your voice, and many singers don't do it properly. So let's do an exercise first. So we want to breathe in using the peppermint method. Ready, and breathe in. And exhale. And make sure you're breathing in through an ah and your diaphragm is descending by making the breath completely silent. One more time, breathe in. And exhale. And about halfway through the exhale, I want you to just do a slight ah. So make the phonation of the ah part of the exhalation, just a natural extension of your exhale. Let's try it one more time. Ready, and breathe in. Exhale. Ah. And what we're doing here is we're keeping the throat open so that you're not grabbing anything, that there's no tension, there's no strain. We want the phonation to be as natural as possible, that it's not manufactured. So let's try it one more time, taking the peppermint breath. Ready, and in. Exhale. Oh. Now let's try phonating at the top of the exhalation. Okay, exhale first. Breathe in. Phonate. Oh. Let's try it one more time. Ready, and breathe in. Phonate. Oh. And don't worry about the breathiness or the weakness of it. And when we engage our support mechanism, the strength of the sound will come naturally. So just keep practicing, relaxing your throat and phonating. This seems like a simple exercise, but it's crucial in developing good singing habits so you don't injure your voice in the future. So let's recap. So what were the 4 steps of singing we covered today? Number 1, posture. Number 2, breath. Number 3, support. Number 4, phonation. You probably won't master this process in one lesson, so just be patient and allow yourself time to do this right consistently. 5 to 10 minutes of consistent micro practices will yield huge results. You just gotta be consistent. If you would like to learn more about practice tips, watch this video and look out for part 2 of Beginner's Singing Lesson. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.